Okay, so today the tool that I want to show you is our Veggie Spiralizer. And today when groceries, produce is so expensive, people are trying to eat healthier, and when you're buying things like spiralized veggies, people are out buying already riced cauliflower, already chopped up veggies. Having the right tools to be able to spiralize or chop or rice things is super, super important because it's going to make your grocery bill cheaper. So this Veggie Spiralizer can definitely help you out if you like spiralizing things, or I'm going to show you some other things you can do with it as well. So this actually comes with 3 different types of cut. The built-in one is called the ribbon cut. So that's going to be for ribbon cutting things, like if you were to take and sharpen a pencil, that ribbon of cutting that you get, the sharpening that you get, that's what this would look like. So you always want to start with flat ends, and you're going to put this in just like this, and you're going to stick it right in the middle of this post, right in the center. And then this has a little, I don't know if you can see it in there, but it has little tines, and you're going to push down just like that to sink those tines right into that potato to hold on to it. We don't need this, well, yeah, we'll cut on this. And then the chute, if I could find it, where the potato or whatever you're spiralizing is going to be coming out is right here. And so I always get a couple turns this way by hand to get it going. And then you're just going to turn up here. And I'm no pressure, just turning. That's what I'm doing here. And it will take it down to that very little last piece of potato. You're always going to have one little last piece left. There's no way to get that one down to that. And then of course you always have a little bit of juice right there from your veggie, and you can always put a pad under it. And so that's your ribbon cut. So you could do those roasted potatoes, anything like that. So that is your then ribbon cut. Well, the nice part about this is if you take an onion and you put it in the center. I just peeled the onion and took the root out. Sink that down in there. Watch what it does when you use the ribbon cut on the onion. So look how awesome and thin those onions are. So what about those for fajitas? Or mix them with your ribbon cut potatoes and do onions and potatoes. So you could have your onion all cut up. You could cut the top or the bottom out of a pepper, a bell pepper, and clean it out, and then put it face down on here. And your onion or your bell pepper is going to be sliced just like that onion was. So nice and thin. But let's do our other 2 cuts. Let's use, we have a fettuccine cut, so that's that thicker blade, and we have a spaghetti cut, so that's that blade. We're going to use the fettuccine blade, and you always want, let's get this extra onion out of here, just like this. We're going to put this guy back in here. I'm going to try to do it opposite hand so you guys can see. And that goes back in just so it kind of holds this in the right place. So you're going to slide your blade in, and once that blade's in, then over here is where you're going to tighten down. And keeping this guard in keeps this, the fettuccine or spaghetti blade, in the right place, so that when you tighten this down, your blade is in the right place. And then, now clearly you cannot fit that guy in there. So what I would do is I would just cut part of that off, and you always want to start with the narrower side down. So put the narrower side down as close to in the center as you can get it. Push down and sink it in. Now remember, we are talking about a sweet potato here, so this might need to give you a little more pressure up here. So we're going to fettuccine spiralize the sweet potato. So there's what it looks like on that fettuccine blades. So imagine you could do zucchini that way if you wanted to do zucchini.